There's no such thing as magic.
I would not have them be required reading. I think it depends on the age level for availability as far as whether or not the books would be available in like a library. And I think the age level is important because I think there's a certain amount of maturity needed when reading controversial books or watching.
No, I would not ban. I think that books are a way of students, particularly these ones, of interesting kids in reading.
That now in a school, I can understand why you want to limit some things that might be completely inappropriate for kids, but I don't think Harry Potter or Twilight would fit into that category.
Personally, in my opinion, I do not feel that they should be banned in schools or challenged. There are a lot of good elements that are in those stories that kids would need to know about if their teacher allows it, and of course if the district has the books. A lot of school systems, they don't want or they don't have the money to buy books like Twilight or Harry Potter, so that's one of the big reasons why you don't see it as much in the classroom. But if schools were able to buy those books, I see no problem with having
freedom.
Absolutely. I think it's important that we recognize the fact that these books that are out are helping with the imagination. So many kids today are about instant gratification, and their imaginations and the fiction part of this has been skewed. It's all about reality now, and I think reality is a lot more scary than what we're finding in these books. I think it's important that these kids are focusing on what their parents are teaching them as opposed to what these books are. And I think it's a sad statement to believe that these books are influencing our students so much more than the 12 or 13 years prior to them reading is influencing these kids. So I don't think these kind of books should be banned in our school districts.
Freedom.
I do believe in intellectual freedom as long as it's within a certain boundary. Of course, as long as there's something educational about a story or a movie, if the teacher is okay with it and the principal administration is okay with it, it's totally fine. But if it's too extreme of a topic, then maybe that's not the perfect choice for a school.
Wands at the ready.
Scared, Potter?
On the count of 3, I want you to cast your spells to disarm your opponents. Only to disarm. 1, 2,
And resistance! Breakish Emperor!
I said only to disarm.
Stop it, Sortia! Oh!